Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to No Man's Land here for Farm Sim 19. And I'm gonna take our trailer silage down. Do hope everybody is doing well today. It's another rather sad summer day here on the west coast of British Columbia. It's cloudy and a little bit chilly, so yeah, it's been a very, very mild summer out here on the coast, strangely enough, but that's okay. I don't mind. Alrighty, the big midnight payoff. Nice. Get this emptied out so that we can fill it back up again, basically. So our new little JCB loader, nice bit of kit, as we found out the last time, more than capable of doing the job. Whereas our front loader was just capable of doing the job. There we go, that wasn't even a full bucket. Nice. Much better. Almost 8,000 liters at a time. Whoops. It helps if we actually clear that. There we go. That's why I parked a little further away, so I could pull out far enough to clear everything. While I was doing my treadmill thing this morning. Oh wow, is that full already? This is the way to do it. I was watching an older Linus Tech Tips thing, and well, okay, oops. For those of you that don't know, Linus Tech Tips, he runs a YouTube tech channel. He's a fellow British Columbian, lives down in Vancouver way, and but anyway, so they're doing something, working on a computer of one form or another, putting one together, and I happened to notice that the RAM they were using, the Corsair Vengeance LPX, which is what I'm running in my computer, and he takes it out of the box and goes, oops, mustn't forget, and peels the plastic off of where the Corsair label is. Well, I had no idea it had plastic on it. I've got 4 of those in my computer, and I guess they've all still got the plastic on both sides. So, yeah, give me something to do when I'm done recording and rendering and such today. I'll pull the panel off the side and pop my RAM out and finish unboxing it now that I've been using it for a month. And speaking of which, good time to say thank you very, very much for my Patreon sponsors. There is a link in the description down below, by the way. But yeah, they allowed me to upgrade from my last RAM, which was a mixed bag, a couple of Vengeance LPX 8 gigs and a couple of no-name, no-heat spreader 4 gig pair, and the whole system running at, well, 2133 basically, without any hope of getting it any quicker. So, again, thanks very much to my Patreon supporters. I was able to pull that out and go with a proper 4 sticks of LPX for a grand total of 32, running in dual channel. Not only running in dual channel, which the mixed ones wouldn't do, but running at 3200 megahertz. So yeah, over a gigahertz faster than my old RAM is running. So again, thank you so much, guys. I told you I would be using the money to try and upgrade my machine to keep up with modern games, and although it's way too expensive a process to switch over to Team Red, because that would require an entirely new board and new processor, I've overclocked my i5, and like I said, upgraded to the 32 gigs, the 3200 megahertz, which on XMP is running perfectly fine at those speeds. I mean, it lowers your values down a little bit, but like I say, to gain over a gigahertz in memory speed is well worth the little bit of clock cycling down, or whatever the initial numbering is about. But that, and I went to a AIO cooler so that I could overclock my little i5. So yeah, I ran a i5 6600K, so a 6th generation i5. So I'm currently running it at 4.2 gigahertz across all 4 cores. Now, it is only a 4-thread processor, and there's never anything I'm going to be able to do about that. So eventually I will fall behind that magic bubble as more and more of the releases are demanding higher and higher thread counts to be usable. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, a huge shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. I thank you guys so much. You have allowed me to, as I say, buy the RAM, buy a nice AIO. So I am now doing muchos better. As you can see, I'm holding a pretty steady 60 FPS in FS17. I mean, pretty steady. I do get a few drops, but I think that's more, that's just giants being giants, I watch my buddy Driz do his, and I mean, he's running 5 times the rig I am, and gets twice the frame rate. But same thing, you do that, and you get a, in my case, a 3 or 4 frame dip, and in his case, a 30 or 40 frame dip, I suppose. As long as the numbers are bigger, the numbers are, bigger. So yeah. But so I think that's just a, best scenario. I know when I look at my driver thing, and you go to the one that shows your recent usage sort of deal, that's on the radio driver page. It shows the last few games you've played and what your average frame rate. And I'm usually about 58 frame average through the entire play session for FS17. And about the same or a little lower for 19 now. So, not bad. That's up quite a lot. Quite a lot. So, yeah. Very nice improvements. And considerably less money all in all than the upgrading of either processor or board, which, like I said, would take both. And it absolutely shocks me what Intel processors that are, 4 generations out of date, what they still cost to buy. Because the easiest solution from where I am right now would simply to be a drop an i7 in there. And, then I'd get either 6-core 12-thread or at least 4-core 8-thread. But, wow. The same generation as I'm running, the exact same chip, but in an i7, is about $500 Canadian. Yeah, $500. Insanity. That's it. Not quite 2 bucket loads to fill that. So, is this gonna suck our bin dry? Yep. Okay. We are now ready to start dumping the new load in. So, excellent. Excellent. Let's run this one down. There we go. Not exactly the longest drive, thankfully. So remember, guys, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that like button. You know, maybe consider leaving a comment. I do try and answer all of the comments that are left. Occasionally, YouTube doesn't make them obvious. Some of them don't get posted on the videos. Some of them don't get added to my comments in YouTube Studio, etc., etc. It seems to be pretty much anybody's guess as to what's going on with them. So, but I do try. I really do. So if you want to leave a comment, rest assured I will do my level best to answer it, respond to it, whatever the case may be. And if you're new to the channel, maybe consider even subbing. Whoop. Okay. Obviously, gonna have to start it up after all. There we go. It is strange. That's as low as you can go and still maintain 0 degrees. Huh. Oh well, at any rate, let's get our last little bit delivered and then we can get on with the other part of the game, which is going to be get the rest of that little area cleared of grass and then we can finish plowing it. So, another 4,000 liters here, more or less. Well, okay, less, but you know, not by much. Oops. It's the other pedal, dude. Not that I have pedals, but you know. In we go. Okay. So midnight tonight, we should be popping another 30K or so into the coffers. Can't complain about that. Well, you could, but I mean, what's the point, right? Alrighty, now park this guy up. There we are. Might as well put its little bonnet on so it doesn't fill up with water. And... there it is. Let's go empty that. Of course it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Woohoo, just made her. Alrighty. Let's head back to the business at hand. Woo. So we're going to replace that Schluter. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Is this weeds aplenty or what? Let's have a little look, shall we? Haven't really figured out what I want to replace it with yet, though. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. The weeds were just a bit of grass on the outside. Nice, 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 nice. Let's continue on. There's our new field. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I just don't like the, The fact that the axles don't seem to, work independently enough for the thing to not get hung up on pretty much everything, you know. So I do want to trade it for something that doesn't require level ground to work. Alright, sorry about that. A little bit quiet. There are some strange noises coming from, well, I'm not actually sure where, somewhere in the building. Yeah, odd. Odd. There's kind of just absolute screaming match going in with one of the buildings down below there earlier. Is that thing turned off? It doesn't seem to be doing its thing here. Let's have a look. Real mower turn off. No, I'm pretty sure that's good. It maybe just didn't hit the actual base of that thing. I think that's the problem. There we go. Okay, it is working. We just happen to be not quite where it would wipe it out. Good enough. Good enough. That should be the same for this one then. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, there's this one type of grass that it doesn't seem to deal with. Everything else it takes down. So that's not bad. That's an improvement anyway. Certainly looks better, especially at the edges and stuff, where it was sometimes a little bit difficult to see what was going on at all. Let's try that again, shall we? And swoop. There we go. Yeah, 65%. We're getting there. So I've noticed there's been a couple of squeakins and squawkins from cattle and crops lately, which is nice to see because they went a little bit quiet for a while, which I suppose is understandable. This is 2020 after all, so anything can happen, and is so. Going to get enough grass out of this field to bother covering the silo, I don't think. We'll have to do a little bit of roaming, which is okay. We've got lots of area we can just basically take off in a straight line for as long as we want to go and then come back. So I might want to try and give her a good fill this time. We'll see how it goes. It is a pretty small silage. Oh, we're full. Okay. Good timing. It is a pretty small bunker. Not perhaps in capacity, but actual physical size. And that makes quite a difference. Alright, let's get you up off the ground. And we can at least hope we'll be able to get through there. I don't want to have to keep spitting the mower off every time we go to dump one. I see the chickens are kind to us. Looks like we've got another box of goodies ready to go. It's actually 20 after 3 in farm time. Oh, look. Huh. It started dumping a bit too early. There we go. So... no, I don't want that one. I want to turn the other one on, actually. There we go. It sucked up that bit of grass. So hopefully we'll be able to get this bunch. Come on. Oh no, it turned it into chaff. Oh. Oh, that freaking mower is a pain in the butt. There we go. There we go. Now it's all in there, it's all chaff, it's all good. Whew, we are going to have to stomp that down, though. But we're almost done. Almost. There we go. Well, let's go. Oh god, it's already starting to grow back. Oh man, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Let's get this bit that we cut last time. There we go. Couple more rows and we'll be done. And we can plow the heck out of this. And we'll have ourselves a new field. Well, you know, shy of a bit of cultivating and seeding. So that'll give us our corn, our root crop, and then this one can become grains. And that should give us a fairly good handle on the farming end of stuff. Then we can get back to some other projects. There we go. Yeah, I think right now the only tractor I could exchange the Schluter for would be, well, another one of these. Alright. That's that. Like I said, I will shoot her out there and fill it up, because there's no point it not being full. But yeah, I'm pretty sure as far as tractors go. Let's check our medium tractors. Alright, well, we've actually got some other stuff here. Now there's Billy's, Wayne's mods. As you can see, for that price, I'm obviously not going to get anything this big and bold and powerful. Case IH's got the little JCB. It's an interesting tractor. Oh, engine setup. It does have a faster engine. Or a bigger engine, I mean. Huh? Doesn't seem to change the power of the engine. It changes the speed the tractor will do. See, 159 horse. That's a little bit weird. You would think that would have to go up. Oh well. $250 horse on this guy. It's got front gear. I think. Well, let's get some kind of front hookup on it. 112,000, that's not cheap. Not cheap at all. And what are you? Wheel setup model standard. Oh, black pro. Okay. Wheel brand. No. That's as powerful as that particular one will get. So, let's go to large tractors and see if we've got anything. I don't think we do, actually. No. Nope. So we'll have a look about. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope everybody enjoyed. We're ready to turn this from a wild meadow into a tamed field next episode. And I hope you join me for that. In the meantime, though, do take care of each other, folks. You know, stay away from each other and all that happy, happy, joy, joy. Ciao for now.